First of all, we have the donkeys, which looking at me like I'm insane, and it's kind of giving uncanny. No? Anyway, I'm gonna go look for the sheep. They're supposed to be around here, but oh, they're at the bottom. Okay, let's go find them. This is an adventure. Apparently, it's also quite fun to feed them, but also right now it's kind of like insanely wet because it's raining a lot. So I'm kind of like walking in donkey and sheep and chicken shit on the floor. So my shoes are gonna be great, and I'm traveling tomorrow back to Italy. Okay, here's the chicken. That's obviously not all of them because I said there's 300, and there's probably about 300. Some die, and they put them in a bucket until they go to a place where they can put away the chicken. And the last time they put them in a bucket, I was the lucky person that discovered that worms had started eating the carcasses, and the worms that spread in the area. Okay, so essentially there's like rows where the chicken live. This is the third time I'm filming this. Oh my god! I've been trying to because I have the photo booth app on my laptop, but it's not working for some reason. Anyway, it's because I realized while editing that a part of the story that I was trying to tell was missing. So essentially, um, the worm story is that there were worms everywhere, even under a ramp in the room, like a 6 meter square room. There was just worms everywhere. It was really disgusting. And also, I discovered that worms are quite crunchy um, if you step on them, which is a very disgusting discovery. Um, so we cleaned that up, me and the other Workaway Yuha, cleaned up all of the worms. And the thing is, it's fine for me to pick up worms like that because I used to work at Decathlon, and at Decathlon, for the people that know, in the fishing area section, there's usually a fridge with worms. And if you work there and people need worms on Saturday morning, you go and you scoop them up and you just put the worms in a bag or a box. So yeah, I mean, worms are fine, I think. Fly worms. Those are all fly worms, like the fly that is bothering me right now. Anyway, the thing is, the worms didn't stop there that day because then after I did that, I was quite tired and disgusted. So I decided to go drink a glass of water in our kitchen, the staff kitchen, and I noticed that on the rim of my cup was a worm. That was disgusting. So I threw the worm away. And later, when I told Eva, the boss, she told me that it's probably because workers bring food to put in the cupboard and never pick it up again before they leave. So there was food there that was past its like best by date. And if we could, whenever we wanted to clear it up. So they did that the same evening. There were flies, but a lot of worms too everywhere. Because, and this annoys me a lot, is when people don't realize that you should probably close food bags better for a reason. Don't just leave a pack of pasta of rice open, or maybe even a pack of sunflower seeds. Because after I was drinking the water with the worm on the rim, I was eating sunflower seeds with the other worker here in Yeska, and in one of them I found a worm and it was disgusting too, and it was really not fun. So we had to throw that out. And I hate throwing out food because it's a waste of food. and it's just so fucking annoying, and I hate throwing out food. But we had to. At least what reassures me in a way is that all of this food goes to the chickens. So it's wasted food, but it's not ultra wasted food. It's still used for something in a way. Maybe I'm just telling myself that. Anyway, so there were a worm in it. And the other thing is, I'd made a goji badam jam, which I'm mispronouncing surely. And the thing is, I'd put like one of these chilies, like the size of the little yellow one, but it was a red one inside of it for like a big batch. This grows here in the farm. They're incredibly spicy. Like I was reminded them I'm white because these are insane. I'm bringing back some. Um, they're crazy spicy. And so I had to ask Agnieszka if she could give it to the chicken for me because I couldn't be like I couldn't do it, throw out the food. It makes me too angry with myself and with the fact that I'm doing it. So she was really kind and she did it for me. But when I was eating it that evening, I noticed that the rice and the sauce looked like worms. This is disgusting discovery. Um, and so, yeah, it was a worm filled day and it was really disgusting. And now I'll let you continue with the nice video about cute animals. Essentially, there's like rows where the chicken live inside of here. There's like just like shelves essentially, and they all stay there, and then they make the eggs, and then the eggs are on this uh like the cash register kind of thing that goes forward, so that all the eggs fall. The father of the owner, he stays there, looks at the eggs, puts them in a basket, and then he puts these eggs on another conveyor belt. This conveyor belt then goes through a machine where it is divided by size. So the eggs are automatically divided by size. He checks them again. If some are broken, fragile, look weird, he gives them to us. So for the restaurant and for us workawayers, so that we can eat them for breakfast. And fresh eggs are really fucking delicious. I had some for lunch. And then the other ones are sold, so they sell them to other private people, supermarkets or restaurants. Okay, now we're gonna go. There's actually also the other thing is that they're a type of chicken that can't fly naturally for some reason. They're not the type that you have to cut their wings. It's just two feathers that you have to remove. But sometimes we don't know how, but they end up on the wrong side of the fence. And also, I'm too much of a pussy to actually be brave enough to pick them up and put them on the other side of the fence. Anyway, it's quite fascinating, this whole egg business. They have this room that's called the Traum, because Traum and Raum is room, Traum is dream. So it kind of sounds like egg dream. So funny. Here's the sheep. I think that adult, the first one, is a cuddly one. So I can probably just go on up and cuddle that sheep. Okay. Bam! Sheep! And that's a teepee. They're building a teepee for the clients. And now we're gonna go and see if I can pet that sheep that's right there. Oh, yeah. And the wool feels so weird. I mean, it's crazy that my jumper is made out of this. Anyway, they're very cute sheep. And there's also some baby ones. Like, that one over there is a baby one. Those two over there are baby ones. Maybe? Okay, let's go see. Taking you on an adventure. It's quite fun. Okay. Yeah, I should probably slow down, because then maybe some of the sheep are gonna be like, what the fuck is this bitch doing around here? Some of them are males, so they start to have horns. Sometimes they butt their head into you, and it's kind of painful. And if you're trying to scratch their head, it's kind of also painful. Ooh, that was wool. And also, when I was like, these are so cute, the baby. The owner, Eva, she told me, oh, there's a boat over there. I should go on a boat trip. Anyway, she was telling me, essentially, that they can't keep male sheep because once they get mature enough, they try to jump their mothers, which is so weird from a human perspective. But I don't think in the animal world is that weird. Anyway, so they jump their mothers, and they can't have that many babies, these sheep, because they don't have the space. So they have to be careful about how much sheep they have growing on their land. And so they have to send the baby sheep to the slaughterhouse, which is so fucking sad. But anyway. Let's see if I can pet the donkey again. If I can't, I'm quite sad. Maybe now I smell enough like another animal that it will like me better. I don't know. But I've got the wool sticking to my fingers. So anyway, that's the quite sad bit, but also the very natural kind of thing. Today I'm not working. I'm telling you my life right now. Today I'm not working because the owner finally went on holiday. She's a workaholic. So there's some days that I work like 7-8 hours a day. There's some other days that I work like 11 hours. And it's very exhausting. Sometimes there's also one chicken that hates me, apparently, because it always tries to peck me. And I'm like, bitch, look at them, stop! Stop! I'm scared of chicken, actually. Nuh-uh. I'm so scared. I'm gonna leave. I don't like chicken. They're following me. He's right behind me, isn't he? There's only one cock, actually. I was thinking about it, but there's only one cock. The other ones are all chicken. Also, there's a dead bird over there, like in that corner. But it's not a chick, so it's fine. Also, fun fact. These are the names of the donkeys. It's quite fun trying to explain to non-English speakers or non-native English speakers that some words that they use to explain stuff it's got like different meanings depending on which perspective you look at the word from. So I had to explain the word sissy to them, which was really funny because they had no idea. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, finally today I have a break day. It's my second in 10 days. And yeah, okay, I'll show you the egg room, which is kind of like the special place of the father of the house, like the grandfather or the father of the owner. Oh, Ollie! Calm down! She got scared. You're crazy. There's also the cat looking at me, and I love it. They're always like so aware. So how does it work, the egg business? Like I told you, there's a conveyor belt. All the eggs roll on top of that, then they roll on top of this, and then they fall in that space over here, and then I don't know how, but like by size, probably on that thing at the back, they get divided. So we've got S, M, L, and XL.